And I kind of want to take a look at just the defenses as well. It definitely should include books and page it for sure. That's what I think. I'm hoping that like on this leaderboard, the individual or maybe the guild ranking or somewhere they left out some extra rewards. Yeah, we'll see though, because remember, this is a beta. This is like just a trial version. They're just getting this content out so they can see how the community feels about it, pretty much. Because this isn't even on the correct schedule. Because right now we have Guild versus Environment and Guild Wars going at the same time. This won't happen. It will be on a rotating schedule. So Guild versus Environment will happen, then it'll go offline, then Guild Wars will pop up. So just remember, this is the trial, but let's take a look at what people are using. Obviously, you're gonna see a lot of, like in the high top guilds, you're just gonna see a lot of heavy LDs. But I mean, for my team composition, I went for turn 1 nuke kind of cleave for the top one. For my bottom team, I went for a turn 2 turn 1 hybrid composition. We've got Garnet for the control, we have Nero for the speed reduction, and then we have some mitigation from Atara. And then we just have damage from pretty much everybody here. So I'm hoping, like, the main idea here is just to overwhelm the opponent. Unfortunately, I feel like my bottom team is super susceptible to Shark Andre. Maybe. Depending on like how strong your SSA is, he'll probably, I don't know, he'll be giving me a difficult time. What's going on, Ward? How you doing, man? Happy Thursday. And then we've got what's up. Looks like 2. So yeah, we've got a turn 1 top team, turn 1 bruiser comp. We've got a turn 1 bruisery hybrid. That's kind of gonna be the flavor, it feels like, because if you bring in a mitigation for your team, you don't really have to bring in a dedicated healer, which allows you to bring in more damage, which allows your opponent to have less wiggle room, essentially. Being able to not just turtle tank you, and that's pretty much it. So I feel like that's gonna be kind of the meta right now, like an aggressive team with some mitigation, right? Anyone with Ralph and Atara, congrats, because you know you could have Atara top team, you can have Ralph bottom team. Longshot's team is actually super strong. This is crazy. The teams are gonna get crazier and crazier though. Like this one is just, I do everything. I revive, I outspeed, I do big damage. This one's outspeed, mitigation, plus 2 really strong bruisers. Yeah, this is just, we're gonna see like a lot of popular arena teams here, I believe. And when you're making your defense, you kind of want to think about how it's gonna play out on auto, right? Who's gonna move first? What abilities they're gonna use? That's where speed tuning and just theory crafting with your team is very important. I did, Ward. I did. Yeah, we just did our 1+1 summons like 5 minutes ago. I pulled I pulled Imogen. She was A1 for me, so kind of a huge pickup actually, because I feel like after getting A1 for Imogen, she's kind of worth booking in the future down the road. Maybe. I don't know. But yeah, I can't be mad. I really can't be mad, Ward. Dang, Dops defense is pretty strong too, I'd say. He's got RNG control, strong bruiser. Oh my gosh, reviver with mitigation, and then another mitigation. We got lots of big damage here on the top too. So like the main answer to SSA is nuking him, but if you surround him with just a bunch of revivers, mitigators, it makes it such a difficult time. And if you guys have gone against an SSA, you probably know he can solo your entire team. So I think this is a pretty solid defense too. Spooky, same situation. Ralph for the mitigation, 2 strong bruisers. Yolanda, is an interesting one. I bet she's got to be booked for him to use her here, which is not bad either because she's super fast. And then she pairs nicely with this team because her shield is based off of missing HP. Most likely you're not going to be able to one-shot these guys, so she's going to get her ult off. That's a good team. Atara with Zoltan. This is also a good team. I don't know how I feel about Jabez though. I feel like in order to put Jabez here, you want to make sure that he can one-shot like a booked Royce. So I'm sure he probably has done those testing. But yeah, not a bad team. We're gonna be seeing. I feel like we're in a bruiser meta, boys. I really feel like we're in a bruiser meta because now we have two really strong mitigators, Atara and Ralph. Machine's got a good one too. Ooh, EFD. This is why I like Guild Wars, because we can see so much variety. So much variety. Like there's no same team here. It's just a bunch of mixed up LDs with really strong RGB heroes. But then we have Machine with his Hazel. This is a nice comp too because Hazel's gonna give the speed buff to Yolanda. She's going to pop the AoE damage spell. Vindication has a good team as well, I think. Is it just me, guys? I personally don't like using Halia with Nick anymore, but that's just because I have other fast support options. I think that's the only reason. But it makes sense, right? Because Halia is typically going to be your fastest support. Light Nick pairs with your fastest ally. I can see it, definitely. So not a bad one. And then SSA in there is just toxic. Plus the Atara mitigation, plus Ralph. So like Vindication has got the meta. He knows what it's gonna be. It's gonna be Atara one team, Ralph another team. This is disgusting. Holy cow. Dark Hazel, Light Yolanda. Crazy. We've got Dirty. Everyone has Dark Valyria. What the heck? I mean, not everyone, but so many people have Dark Valyria. Kind of crazy. This team one. This team one is. I wonder how fast his Desdemona is. I wish we could see people like our everyone's stats. I know that's probably like an unfair advantage because probably write those stats down for RTA and all that kind of stuff. So I see why they didn't, but I'm curious how fast everyone is. Like she's got to be around 360, 370. And then we have Nero with the Halia. So two speed contesting compositions. I like it. And then Nero, Atara. See, like I'm kind of hesitant to have Nero as like the solo damage dealer, just because if someone brought in like a wood comp, or not even, yeah, really just a wood comp in general. Jerome now, especially, he's gonna hard counter this duo, Nero Atara. I mean, I'm using it right now, but going forward, I'm gonna try to. I think it's just Ralph, right? A5 Ralph is gonna be what I need to upgrade to. Dang, Zanka with the A3 Nick. Okay, this is a good team. Light Nick's gonna move, Yolanda's gonna move afterwards. Dark Valyria for the big damage. Nero. This is a really good aggressive team comp. For the bottom, control. RNG control. 2 controls essentially. See, yeah, 2 controls. Halia, Bachi. This is just gonna be a speed race here. And the only issue I think about this team is, well, I don't know. I feel like it's okay. Royce is gonna be the answer though, I think. Royce will kinda, he'll cleanse, he'll be able to basic like Talia or Ashlyn or Bachi even too, and then it's gonna be GG. But this is still two really strong teams. We got Titoya right here. Nice, Atara, Nero, Shark, Andre, Halia. Agile Leap. I don't know how I feel about the Agile Leap because it's super RNG. It can, I don't know if people have figured out how to program it to hit a certain target, but whenever I try to use it, sometimes it'll work and then sometimes it won't. Like sometimes it'll Agile Leap into the correct target, sometimes it'll Agile Leap into the caster. It's so weird. But this is a great team. Really, really good team. Team 2. It's interesting. People are using Yolanda because she's really, really fast. And then she got her shields buff to 100% crit reduction, right? Or something crazy. So she's a really strong candidate. And then Dark Orc, of course, for the RNG stuns. I personally liked what Spooky's thought process was, because automatically, well, actually, I guess Ashlyn kind of soft counters that, but not really hard counters. Royce Clona cleansing, she has the chance of getting the bonus turn, so that could have some good RNG there. You got Chitumbi with the Garanol. Nice. I was debating on putting Garanol on defense because I feel like she's actually super good, but high ranked, I feel like it's hard putting her there because everyone's got a Stripper or a SSA or a Dark Ophelia now. But I'm interested to see how well this team does. Because he does have Dark Hazel as well. Just, you know, she can die. Dark Hazel will revive her. She'll do her big damage. So that's one thing about having Dark Hazel is you can go super aggro and not really worry about anything. Because if you throw Dark Hazel in like a dragon scale set, he can't get one shot. Or, I mean, it's pretty difficult to one shot him. And then he can get his revive off, which will, you know, give Garanol her life and she could just nuke and hopefully kill some people. This team 2 is interesting for sure. This is very interesting. Therese, I don't see Therese too often in PvP, and I feel like Aurea on defense is kind of easily countered nowadays. But we'll see. We will see. Then we've got Sasawa with the Dark Ophelia. Nero, I like it. Oh, this is a lot of speed. Hold on. Sasawa, hold on, bro. Hold on. I feel like Garnet. I don't know how I feel about Garnet. I just imagine like a Mythasia. You just swap in like a booked Mythasia for team 1. With like resistance maybe, or you don't even need resistance. You could do Mythasia plus Kelowna or Royce, and then all you have to do is kill Nero. It'll be RNG for sure. It's super dependent on whether or not Nero hits or deflect, I think. Team 2, pretty toxic. Aubrey, Ashlyn, Dark Nick, Royce. Okay. I was debating on putting Royce on defense too. I don't know. This is the best thing about like this not even being active yet is we don't know what teams are going to be meta yet. We really don't. We really do not.